this. Let's pull up this CNBC chart because this is what makes it easier. The Dow's down today, right? It's down 39 points, but everything else was up. And the VIX was down. You know, I like looking at the VIX to decide which way we going, up, down, or just basically, you know, how the market feels. So it's good. You know, it sucks that we're still over 30, but we're slowly creeping down. But remember, all right, 30 is high. It's a high VIX. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Oh, man. So what did I do today? Hey, let's look at the portfolio. There it is. I'm up $500 today. For the most part, this has been a pretty good week, and I'll take it. You know, my portfolio is always going to be up something similar as long as the market's not tanking, man. It could be down 100, 150, 200, and if it's up, I'll be all good. But as long as we stay away from 800 dot point days, you know, I'm going to be all right. So I didn't really watch the market today, but I did put on some trades. All right, so I feel so unprepared. Who do we got in there? Mr. JRH. I saw you on Twitter. You, JRH Investments. Is that you? Because what tied me between you and him was that Tesla trade you was talking about the other day. Anyway, but I'm following you now. I did a trade on Nikola. What is it? Nikola, just for general purposes. I don't know. We could pull up the chart. What I'm seeing here, I thought this was going to be bearish, kind of like a penny stock, you know, when it shoots up and just comes straight down to the ground. But when it started doing this, it kind of got me like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on now, you know, because it came up from, you know, and back here. So I'm thinking we might be able to get some elevation on that again. So I just put on a trade. It wasn't even an expensive trade. Filled orders. It cost $2.99. I bought the 70 to 90 call spread on it, right? So if we add in 30 days out, so if we bring that to the analyze, you see I can make $1,700 on that if the thing would pop up to $90. And I'm only, you know, risking $2.99 or $300. So I think that's a pretty good trade. The break even is $72, right? We're not too far from that now. A normal $67 stock, if it went up, okay, Mr. JRH, I got you, man, I got you. So a normal $67 stock would take forever to get there, but not this one. So we're gonna see. So that was like a little play thing. But for the most part, let me see, filled orders. Yeah, I bought this back. That finally closed out for a profit. This one closed out for a profit. Nikola, a call spread, long call spread. I just showed it to you. And Amazon, I sold another. See, right here, this one closed out for a profit. I bought it back at $255. So I immediately sold another one. This actually, look at that. Same month. And the reason why I picked this, you know how the FANGs, right? They run into the earnings. That's what I'm saying. So I'm assuming Amazon is about to do the same. Oh, it's not even showing July here. There we go. So I think this is going to run into the earnings. So you can come here to the, you know what? My thing is always slow when it becomes aftermarket. I don't know why. Earnings is this week right here, July 24th, right? So I don't want to be in that week because these options will never decay. They'll never decay because that's the week of earnings. They'll go down a little bit, but not really. So I stayed away from that week, and then I got this week. You could tell that's earnings week just by looking at the implied volatility. If you look over here, you can see how it, I see 33, 33, 34, and then boom, 38. So this is the week of earnings where it's 38. So I went here, and then I sold another put spread, right? Way down here, right? 18 delta. Sold the 24.50 to the 24.20. 448. I did it for 448. A credit of 448. And if you analyze that, yeah, where's that at? Let's get rid of that one. Is that all I got on? Yeah, that's it. Credit of 448. So the most I could lose is 2,500, 2,552. But that's only if it goes below 24.44. But if it starts going down, I'll lose money. But if at expiration, if it's above 24.45, I get the whole 448. I try to be out way before that happens, though. So far that's been pretty successful. And I don't expect it to come way down here as earnings is approaching. This really should be an easy trade. It really should be. And that's it. Facebook is always volatile telecom. So there's my, for the most part, positions. And it was a pretty good day. It's Tesla that was the that made the money today. So and that's selling way out of the money puts. 800, right? The 800 puts my short strike, and 820, two different spreads, and that made 315. So I'm gonna go ahead and still play with that. I wanted to talk about Carnival. Okay, Carnival came out with, what did they? I don't know what they came out with. Oh man, was it just an update? A preliminary adjustment. Okay, and so I got it right here. Carnival, the Post largest. All right, so I want to just, because some people follow Carnival, and just be aware of this. These guys, okay, basically for the quarter, where is it at, man? I got it all big. I should have just kept it small. Right here. Okay, so the company posted a preliminary fiscal second quarter loss of $4.37 billion. They lost $4.37 billion in 3 months. That's a lot of money, okay? That's a lot of money. Compared with a profit of $451. So this time, last year, when they had like 3,000 people on a boat or whatever, they only made $450 million. That's a lot of money, though. They made $450 million for the quarter. Now they lost $4.37 billion. It just shows you how much these guys are struggling. The struggle is real here. Okay. They said they expect to book a loss for the rest of the year. Here's what I want you to keep in mind. Okay. It says that as it looks for cash, Carnival said it expects 6 ships to leave its fleet over the next 3 months and is working on additional agreements to dispose of more ships. Okay, Mr. Frizzle, whatever, said the company will divest of its oldest ships, though he declined to specify them. The company said it's also working to potentially sell non-ship assets. So these guys are liquidating ships. Now, I don't know who's going to buy them. Who's going to buy a ship? I don't know. Small companies, start a cruise company, I guess. I don't know. But so these guys are getting rid of ships. So they're getting rid of 6 ships, and they're going to sell non-ship assets. So how long? So basically, when they made $451 million last year at this time, they won't make that money. They won't be pulling in $451 million quarters, with 6 ships being gone. So it's a new company for these guys. These guys are basically going to start from scratch, if you know what I mean. They liquidating everything to stay alive. They're gonna do what it takes to stay alive and try to make a comeback. So basically, the ride back up is gonna be a slow one. If you're in this for the long haul, it's gonna be a long haul. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. We're not gonna jump back to these levels no time soon. So I wanted to throw that out there. Okay, for the people that trade Carnival. You said another smaller fleet will buy them. But here's the thing, Mary. They all in trouble. You know what I mean? Was it Norwegian? Norwegian said they're not going to start cruising until September. And this is why the stocks has been getting hit the last couple of days. Let me see if I can pull up the hourly. Yeah, right here, I think you had the Norwegian news. And from there, was it 21? To here, it's down 15%. So that's what brought all the cruise lines down, because I guess, we're turning around, things was opening, so they're like, oh, well, it'll be fast back to normal. Now, this is also, September, suppose the virus is still around, or, you know what I'm saying? So it's really iffy. It's iffy. It's really, I can't think of that word, preliminary. No, based on, you know what I mean, based on let's say a good environment, a no virus, because basically, yeah. So to sum it up, I'm just saying slow go with these guys to get back to where it was. And these guys is liquidating stuff just to stay alive. I mean, you lost 4.37. I remember Uber lost that much in a quarter. They first quarterly was, if the first one lost, how you lose all that stuff? Uber Freight, Uber Eats, Uber Cars, and Uber whatever. And they lost like $5 billion. I think that was the most quarter. They lost the most money ever from a company in 3 months. And that might change now. I don't know if anybody lost $5 billion, but that's a lot of money for a company that was only making $451 million in a can't even think, in a quarter. You know what's interesting? Can I pull back that story up? This is an interesting part. Da-da-da. I can't find it. Look, see, they're gonna be burning $650 million a month for the second half of the year. That includes continuing shipping administrative expenses of about $250 million a month. Dag, assuming all ships remain idle. That's the cost of just being docked. That is like crazy. Maybe it makes me rethink about getting a boat. I want to get a boat. I want to retire on a boat. But God, I can't see. I was looking for a line. Here it is. It says revenue for the quarter was $700 million. It's down 85%. I'm like, that's bad. But then again, I'm like, well, how'd you bring in $700 million? That's revenue, right? How'd you bring in that? Where'd that come from? That's just interesting, right? Who gave you $700 million? I don't know. It doesn't say. I imagine, I don't know, they was taking bookings maybe, I don't know, for next year, so. But, it's interesting, Ariz, like this story, Carnival posts 4.4 billion loss, choppy seas ahead. And that's basically sums it up. It's going to be choppy seas for these guys, choppy. And it's not just these guys, it's the whole industry. So a smaller fleet could buy them, but I don't know. I think the smaller ones don't even make it. And I think Carnival makes it because they do have 6 ships to sell. I don't know of any smaller fleets. You might know them more than me. Maybe they're not listed or whatever. But I imagine if you was small, you might not even make it. Just interesting. It's just sad. It just reminds me of kind of hurts with the struggle. It was a little different company. They were struggling before the virus. Remember that. But the struggle. All right, let's extrapolate this to the restaurants and the airlines, because this is the industry. This is what is happening in a lot of different industries, So I was just able to pull out the report. I don't necessarily look at fundamentals, but it slapped me in the face, and it was in the radio this morning. I was like, what? They lost that kind of money? Damn. I didn't think it was like that. I figure, you figure you're not making money, but, they're losing money. I didn't realize it. Keep them ships docked, $250 million a ship or a quarter, whatever the hell it was. So it's crazy, man. If you hit the lottery, yeah, I don't wanna, Juan Avalos, I don't want a cruise ship. I just want like a nice, not even a yacht, like something just nice where I could sleep in the water. What's up with the U1 pump and dump? Speaking of U1, well, Hertz real quick. They can't. What is it? $1.80. They canceled that selling the shares. That was going to be a legal pump and dump. So the SEC's like, hey, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? So they canceled it. I mean, I was like, they was going to pump, and I was like, what? They're going to sell shares to us. They're supposed to protect us, the government. And they was going to sell us worthless shares. Anyway, U1. I don't even know what that is. I don't really follow these pennies, so I can't tell you anything about them. I don't know what this is, but wow, it went up to 40. Oh, man. Can you imagine? Where did this thing open at? $2? So people was able to get in. Wait, that's for the week. Hold on. Okay, gotcha. Here we go. This looks better. I was like, can you imagine the people that would short this? That's the thing. When you're short, it's unlimited losses. You know, that's what I'd be thinking about. Who blew out their account right here? That's what I think about when I see these things. Who blew it out? One thing to look at, we pull up the hourly, and this is how, if I was a penny stocker, I can win on these things. I know I can. They to me, it's kind of easy. Look over here, right? Nothing's happening. It's just a lame old penny stock. And then, oh, you see the volume start coming in. You see the volume start rising. Look at that. It's time to get in. When you see nothing, and then that's when you want to get in. I can't really tell you when to get out. Possibly when you see something like this. It's almost like an exhaustion. Like, you know, it might go a little higher, but you made your money, right? So here I might have got out. You know, I might have said, but then when I see the down, it's not really, you know, big like this one. Then I say, you know what? Maybe I should get back in. But that always seems the clue. That's the clue. The thing about, say, like a Microsoft, there's always volume, right? These stocks, there's no volume. And then you see volume start coming out of nowhere. It means to buy. Like here, I'm sorry, I like choked on a dust piece. You know, sucked in there, something's floating around. You said U1 is the Black Urban Radio Company. Oh, not U1. Gosh, I'm trying to think what that. So are they real though? You know, how come? I'm trying to think of it. It's not Radio One. It's not. No, it's urban. I never heard of it. So how many cities they got? How many radio stations and stuff? So anyway, that's what you want to look for. I wouldn't have kind of gotten here. There's a little spike in volume right there, but then it goes, you know, so I would have kind of waited and then see this. I would have probably jumped in definitely on this candle. I was like, all right, wait a minute, something's brewing. So I would have gotten that $3.20, and yeah, I would have made some money. So that's what I noticed with the pennies. Okay, so that's my little tip to trade pennies, even though I don't trade them. I'll call it a penny. I don't know. It's $2 stock forever. I mean, it wasn't doing nothing for, let me go to 4 hours. Yeah, it wasn't doing nothing for like years. You know, what's the high here? $4.85. But yeah, there's a little tiny volume. Anyway, you said how much does CCL have on hand? I don't know. I'm just kind of reading. I just read that report. But they're selling the ships. It says that this all the ships. It says as it looks for cash. Carnival says, all right. So I don't know. Zero? No, I don't know. I don't know how much they have. I wouldn't say zero, but they obviously not enough because they getting rid of these ships, and I imagine they don't plan to buy them back anytime soon or buy new ships. And they said it's the oldest ships, so I could see they're like, you know what? And when we come back, get rid of those. We're going to get rid of them in the future sometime, I imagine. And then when we come back and start blowing up, we'll buy new ships, I guess, or make new ships. They said that the cruise operators had ample evidence to believe the fleet of luxury liners were incubators for the new coronavirus, but they yet to continue to fill the ships with passengers and help spread the disease. Incubators. So that's the thing. If it comes back, the people are really going to be afraid. Remember, because when you had it and the ship was infected, they couldn't even dock. And no countries even wanted to take them. It got that bad, remember? On board. The company said it repatriated about 60,000 crew members, more than 130 companies. Nah, I didn't know they that big. Okay, yeah, so I just read these, and you could get, this is on Thinkorswim, but all of that news stuff is on FinViz. That's my favorite stock website. It stands for Financial Visualization or Financial Visuals or whatever. So CCL, and then you come down here and then you'll see all that stuff. All the headlines, right? So that's how I look at it. Look, we got some insider buying. Oh, he bought it at $8. This director, whoever this guy is, president and CEO, June 25th. He bought it at $45. Wait, June 25th? It's not even June 20th. Is this last year? It's not June 25th. I don't even know what's up with that. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, this is my favorite thing. Get the news and stuff like that. Credit Suisse initiated at neutral at $12. So it's FINVIZ. You got screeners, right? This thing tells you this is, and it's free. They got paid. You could pay for some other stuff, but I don't ever see the need to pay. But yeah, my favorite site. You got that. Remember we looked at the heat map the other day. You can see what's kind of moving. Kind of get a glimpse of, like, if we click right here in the healthcare, look how we can kind of get a glimpse at the whole healthcare, the big ones, and see what they're doing, the stock charts for the day. So I like that. Like technology, I can see Microsoft, Adobe, Oracle. I don't know what SF was, that VeriSign. I don't know, Akamai, I forget what that is. 5 something. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, FINVIZ.com. Check this stock out. Check this website out. I think you'll like it. I do a lot of my I bring this up a lot. And I look at you can just see the whole picture. So what's wrong with my mouse? Let's pull up not CCL. Let's pull up let me pull up Microsoft. And you can see all the financials right here, right? The dividend percentage, employees, earnings per share this year, next 5 years, all that stuff. So yeah, one of my favorite sites. All right, so Pepson TV, cruises ain't gonna recover anytime soon. Yeah, I agree with that, but the airlines will. I don't think they're going anywhere. I think there's always going to be cruises as long as there's no viruses around. Because I'm telling you, if we can't get rid of these things, there might not be no cruises. Because, like you said, they incubators, so they really need another. They don't need this thing to come back. It's kind of going away. You see its flare-ups around the country, maybe, and possibly even around the world. They really don't need it to come back. They need to get cruising because it's expensive to have them boats parked, and it'll wipe them right out of business. And to tell you, I don't know who they'll sell the boats to, because whoever the next company is, who's going to get on that boat? It's like, I ain't getting on there, and it's going to cost them $250 million a month or whatever to park the boat. So it has to be somebody like really rich and just gets one boat, and it can afford it, and gets a small crew. I don't know. I don't know who picks up the boats. It'll be interesting. It's like a lot of boats, 6 of them. But then they trying to sell it around the world, so somebody out there needs boats, I guess. Cashmatic, what's up? What's that site? Okay, yeah. So the airlines will be back. We have to see. The thing is, cruises, luxury. Nobody has to cruise. Nobody. Airlines, we have to travel. That's why we'll get on it with the mask. You see, and just cover your face, and they saying they're not even gonna serve alcohol. I'm like, don't they? They make a lot of money from alcohol. I hear they're not gonna serve alcohol because it's less that your mouth is not above the mask and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, yeah, we have to travel, but we don't have to cruise, so it's different, I think people will risk it, to get to New York to California. When you're going to drive that for, was it 5,000 miles, 6,000 miles, whatever. It's just crazy. So, yeah, that's it, man. That's all I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I had a good week, and I didn't know trading. That was one thing that, there's some trades up. These closed out. For the most part, put small trades on Beyond Meat. Yo, yeah, I did the video yesterday. Nobody was up in here. I don't know where y'all went, but Beyond Meat was taking off, and it came back in the range. I thought this was it. I'm like, what happened? Thing was up like 15% yesterday, but I still think it goes higher. So, yeah, I kind of told y'all, man. So I'm making money on that. Facebook is ready to blow. It's ready. Look at it, it's just hovering right at that resistance. I thought it was going to happen yesterday when John and Jarian pumped it on a halftime report, saying they're in the 260 calls. The 260, okay? That's way up here. So, and it's coming into earnings, so be ready for this one to kind of just take a pop. Just be earnings, July 29th. It's a month away. Generally, it runs in the earnings, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm in it. I'm in it with the calls. Y'all see it. I'm in it early. I'm in it for years, matter of fact. So it's going to be a long holding for me. And every time you see me do these videos, you're always going to see that Facebook position there for the most part, unless it's some serious, something like, say, the government come out with something and they got to, and, everybody's bailing, then I might bail. But I'll always have some kind of play on that. And the rest is just, I've been making the money on Amazon and Tesla. I'm glad I'm making it on that Tesla. I'm getting that money back when it stole from me a couple months ago. Oh, man. So, what is that? YR Gamer. You're coming in like your name is the same color as my screen, so I couldn't really see it. And you said, hey back. How you doing? And I got this jacket on, by the way. I'll go ahead and explain that. I went to start the video. I was rushing. I put the tweets out. I went to start the video. I had a yellow shirt on, and I was see-through because of the green screen. I was like, oh, no, I got to change my shirt. I couldn't find one. I saw my jacket laying. I was like, I'll put this on. Put this on. So I'm sitting here in yellow, this jacket burning up. All right, so that's it. So have a good weekend. We go ahead and end it. I was saying, good week. I didn't hardly trade. That's the way I like it. I swear I trade myself out of profits. Just sit on hands and just hopefully your original trades, they still working and making money. That's that. So I really like this week. I didn't really make them $1,000 days, but I think one day was like that. But if I can make $500 a day, I take it every single time and don't trade. Yeah, I'll take that. Here's the Nikola. Look, I made $1, so that didn't blow. And I even put it on. I put it on somewhere bad. I can't remember. I had a bad entry, and it went down. I was like, but it's only $300. So $300 for the next 30 days. Let's see if this thing could put a little run together and maybe make me some money. They're getting ready to come out with the pre-orders for their truck that's not even built or whatever it's called. So that might be a catalyst. So let's see when that I don't know if that's going to be a sell the news event. It might be buy the news when they say, oh, we had, I don't know, 50,000 orders, so I don't know. And they're like, whoa, got to make the truck first. Still got to make the truck. Anyway. All right, so that's it. Let me go back to my comments here. All right, that's everybody. Thanks, Cashmatic, Mr. JRH. I'm following you on Twitter. If you want to follow me, this is to everybody. That's Dre Trades on Twitter. Titanium and Webs. Oh, I missed your comment, Titanium. You said the ships will be sold for scrap. They could park it. I got an idea. You park it. Well, some of those rooms suck. And can you just rent out the rooms? Can you park it on a dock, like a big condo kind of place, and you just rent the rooms out? Can you do that? I don't know. I would like to live on a boat. So scrap. What a waste. I forget what it costs to make those things. I know it takes a long time to make. But that's a shame. That's a shame. The struggle's real over there. It's real. They're trying to do whatever it takes to stay afloat. No pun intended. Anyway, how much is? And yeah, okay. Pep's on. Mary, appreciate you, Mary. Tell your husband I said what's up, and that's it. And Babes, I don't see her in here. She didn't leave a comment. All right, so I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Possibly, you know what? Yeah, I'm traveling this weekend, so I might make a video. I don't know, but it won't be from here. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good weekend. This is Dre. I'm out. I gotta figure out how to